Hey everybody, sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was having technical difficulties with my cell phone. So, also sorry about this weird angle. Basically, I had to plug in my cell phone because it was dying. So, it just looks weird. Anyway, sorry about that. So, a few minutes late, let's get started. Oh, first of all, let me just tell you guys. Hey Monica, hey Christian. I for dinner tonight, because I am a very mature adult, ate a whole boatload of spinach dip. and so if you ever, so I just made the spinach dip. It was like the Knorr soup mix and the sour cream and mayonnaise and water chestnuts, like nothing special, just like literally the recipe from the back of the soup mix packet. But then I added 3 drops of marjoram. If you've never done that before, I highly recommend it. It is so good, and that is why I just ate a bunch of it for dinner because it's delicious. So totally recommend it if you haven't done it. Anyway, tonight I wanted to talk about something a little bit different from what we normally do here in EO Live, which is we doTERRA has, as you know, a monthly promotions, and we kind of like gloss over them. We'll like share what they are, but we don't ever give you any sort of useful or helpful tips on how to use the oils. So I feel like there's no good reason for you to even bother to get them if you don't know how to use them. So we wanted, all of us, all the admins here at EO Live, wanted to start giving you really practical tips and solutions. Hey, Allison, for using the oil. So if you don't know, the February promotions for doTERRA are, first of all, the free product of the month is Lavender Touch. You get 10% off of the Passion Oil. And then there's also a promotion specific for new members. So if you enroll in February with a 100 PV order, which the person who invited you here can explain what that means, then in addition to whatever you ordered, you get a free bottle, full-size bottle of red mandarin essential oil. And then if you enroll with a 200 PV oil or order, you get the red mandarin and a bottle of serenity oil. So that probably means nothing to you. So let's break down what those oils are and the ways that you might want to use those oils. Hey Allison, are you still in DC? How's it going? So I didn't even bring my oils with me. Like, what was I thinking? I was thinking I'm really enjoying the spinach dip and I don't want to stop eating it to go prepare for my live. That is what I was thinking. Hey Monica. So Lavender Touch, if you're not familiar with our touch line, it's very convenient. I love purchasing the touch line. It is pre-diluted 10 milliliter roller bottles of specific oils. So the Lavender Touch is the pre-diluted 10 milliliter roller bottle of lavender oil, and it's very convenient because it's diluted enough that you can use it on both kids and adults. So I use the touch line most often on Jackson, who is 20 months old. I have used it on him literally since the day he was born. He got frankincense touch on him immediately, and that night he also used some Digest Zen touch. And then as he got older and started to develop allergies, and the doctor recommended children's Zyrtec, I was like, no. And so I used the lavender touch on him. And why do you think that I do that? Because lavender is a natural antihistamine. And so think of it, honestly, should I say it? It's a drug claim. I won't say it. But anyway, it's a natural antihistamine. I'll leave it at that. I'll be compliant. But it's really great for your allergies. I personally, the oil that got me started with essential oils was lavender, because I did want something for my allergies, because over-the-counter and prescription medications were not working for me. And lavender works perfectly. It's worked perfectly for 5 years now. Okay, Allison, you're still in DC. Lobbying is exhausting. Oh, you used your lavender touch a lot today. Yeah! I didn't even know you had lavender touch, Allison. That's really exciting. Sorry you're exhausted. You are not exhausting. Do you have your peace touch? I know that you love that one. Also, you have peppermint. That's really energizing too. And On Guard, because if you're shaking a lot of hands and it's still cold and flu season, no bueno. Don't get sick. And you're traveling. I know you get sick a lot when you travel. So I hope you have your oils with you. And I'm sorry, lobbying is exhausting. For some people, actually, I'm an extrovert. I actually gain a lot of energy from that, but not everybody does. So take care of yourself. So the lavender touch, it's a natural antihistamine. I love that it's diluted because lavender is a very gentle oil anyway. But for kids, you always want to dilute. For kids, for the elderly, for smaller animals, you always want to dilute your oil. So it's super convenient that it's already done for you. Also, emotionally, lavender is called the oil of communication. And basically what that means is that if you have trouble expressing your feelings, if you have trouble with emotional honesty, if you are kind of more of a closed book, then lavender essential oil in general, not just the touch, will help you to become more expressive and to share your feelings more freely, which I'm sure you can imagine has a lot of really great positive benefits. You have at least 10 of the mini oils with you, Allison, and I'm so proud of you. Allison, by the way, everybody, did not believe in essential oils for a very long time. And even now we still joke about like, oh, they don't work. but she knows they do. She owns almost everything that doTERRA sells. So she is a true essential oil believer, even if she doesn't want to admit it. So lavender, oil of communication. So really, if you are having trouble expressing your feelings, expressing your opinion, expressing your emotions, then lavender is a really great one for that as well. Actually, so Jackson, I talk a lot about my kid. He is 20 months old. He is starting to become a true terrible 2. And you still don't. Whatever, Allison. Whatever. He doesn't speak, but he is really great at communicating in other ways. So it's unusual for me not to know what he wants or what he's feeling. But toddlers have big feelings, and he doesn't always know how to process them. None of us always know how to process our feelings. And so lavender, actually, I like to roll that on his spine, and he actually just likes to take the bottle and sniff it, and I really think that it helps him. The fact that he does grab the bottle and sniff it tells me that it really does help him kind of to release those emotions, and I don't know if he ever understands what the emotions are at this age, but it just helps him to move past them. So we've actually avoided a good number of temper tantrums by using the oil and then having, using touch me, giving him a hug, giving him a kiss, giving him the space. He's actually very independent too. So sometimes he doesn't want me there. Sometimes he wants the oil and he wants me to leave him alone. So I do. But actually we do use lavender oil a ton in this house. I always have at least one extra of the bottle of essential oil and the touch. It is a big one in this house and it just smells really good. So that's the lavender. And so the touch is in that, like I said, it's in the roller bottle. It's diluted with fractionated coconut oil. So this isn't, the lavender touch isn't something that you would be putting in your diffuser. It's something that you would be using topically, or you'd be opening it and smelling it aromatically. So the next one, 10% off of the Passion essential oil this month. So Passion is actually part of our emotional aromatherapy kit, but then you can also buy all of those oils separately. And Passion is a lovely, lovely oil. So the ingredients, it's a blend. So it has fractionated coconut oil, cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, clove, sandalwood, jasmine, vanilla, and damiana. And to me, it's a very warm, spicy oil. It smells mostly like cinnamon and vanilla to me. And I really love it. It is so great for February, really, like for the month of love. I think it's really great. And so it is the inspiring blend. So it's meant to inspire you. And I like to say that it is the oil of joie de vivre. I have a friend who has that tattooed on her collarbone, joie de vivre, and I love it. Joie de vivre. So I don't speak French. I'm pretty sure it's actually joie de vivre. Does not matter. You know what I mean. But if you are feeling kind of lackluster in your life, if you aren't excited about the stuff that you have going on in your life, then the Passion Blend is for you. It helps to rekindle feelings of excitement, passion, and joy in your life. So while we know that doTERRA essential oils are generally safe for internal usage, not all of the oils are. And Passion Blend is one of those oils that you do not want to use internally, but they are perfect. That one is perfectly safe to use aromatically and topically. So I absolutely love putting it in my diffuser jewelry or in my diffuser itself and diffusing it throughout the house. It is, like I said, it's very spicy and warm with the cinnamon and the ginger and the clove. So I really enjoy it in those colder months where I just want something that like feels like a warm hug. I feel like the Passion Blend does that for me. And it's really, I enjoy that one too when I am journaling. Sometimes I just do miss like the excitement in my life, and I do feel a little like stagnant maybe in my career, or like just in general. I feel stagnant in general sometimes, especially when it's Friday night and it's 9 o'clock and I'm in my pajamas. And I'm like, I used to be fun. What happened? So I really actually enjoy using that oil those times too, to help get the creative juices flowing and just to really like write out and journal the way that I'm feeling and move past those feelings. So it's a really great one. If you don't have it, it is 10% off this month. I do recommend having it. I think it's one of the, personally, I like it. It's one of my top, I would say 3 in the emotional aromatherapy oils that we have. Okay, so then the red mandarin. This again is if you are a new member and you join with 100 PV, you get a free full-size bottle of the red mandarin oil. And this is a citrus oil. Our citrus oils in general, they're pretty consistent in what they can do. So they are always going to be cleansing, not just cleansing to our bodies when we use them internally, but also you can actually make like a all-purpose cleaner spray with the oil, which is exactly what I do. Any citrus oil, whichever one I'm like feeling that day, I love to just mix with some water or even with some vodka if I'm trying to get some like serious cleaning action going on, sticking it into an all-purpose spray bottle and spraying my counters with it. I even clean my bathroom with it. It is disinfecting, so I have no problem cleaning the bathroom with it and not worrying about all the germs and everything like that. Monica says she used Passion and Motivate the most during the day. Do you blend them? I'm trying to think of Motivate. Motivate's like minty, citrusy. So you don't blend them, right? Because that does not sound good. Or maybe you do, and maybe it smells great. So with any of the citrus oils, you can use them as a surface cleaner, in addition to using them internally to help our bodies, to like our liver be cleansing and detoxing our bodies. And so red mandarin is no different. You can do the same thing with that one. Red mandarin is the sweetest of the citrus oils that doTERRA has. So it's a little bit floral. It's a lot milder smelling than like a lemon or a lime or a grapefruit would be. Those are very strong citrus smells, which I love. I'm not saying I don't. Red mandarin though brings a little bit extra to the party. It's not necessarily my favorite to use aromatically. I much prefer to use it internally, but tons of people love it aromatically too. Monica, for instance, loves it. She said it's her favorite citrus. So there you go, right? Like, we are all different. We are all special snowflakes, and we like a different oil. You don't blend them. Okay. I didn't think you did, Monica, because that didn't sound very good. But I agree. I do love them both too. So you like Motivate more than Cheer, Monica? I think I like Cheer more than Motivate. But Motivate is a good one too, for sure. So what was I saying about red mandarin? Oh, also good for your skin. If you want to mix it with a carrier oil, then it's good to like put on topically if you have skin blemishes or just generally to give you a clear complexion. That's a really good way to use that one as well. So emotionally, red mandarin is similar to tangerine. So it is the oil of cheer and creativity. And so if you want to access your creative energy, get your creative juices flowing, and kind of just access like the internal energy that that we all have, creatively and just generally like our like vibe, right? High vibe living, if you talk about that, then this is a great oil for that to use aromatically. And so that's another one. I was talking about journaling with the Passion Blend when I was feeling dispassionate in my life or stagnant in my life. This is one where like I can imagine that if you were in a creative writing class or just in the classroom in general, this would be a really great one to diffuse there, to just get people excited and get them going with like whatever writing prompts or what have you that you're giving them. you like motivate more than cheer, but you love them both. You won't hate anything with citrus. Yeah, I really enjoy citrus too, Monica. I'm hard pressed to find a citrus that I don't like either. So red mandarin and cheer and creativity. And then finally, if you are a new member and you purchase 200 PV, 200 PV, then you, in addition to the red mandarin, also get a full-size bottle of the Serenity Restful Blend. And this is one of my favorite blends. I actually diffuse it every night in Jackson's room to help him sleep. So it has, listen to the oils that are in this. If you are like an oil fanatic, I feel like you're going to be very excited about the oils that are in this blend. So it's got lavender and vanilla, which are actually the two primary things that I smell in it. It has marjoram, cedarwood, hoe wood, ylang ylang, Roman chamomile, vetiver, and Hawaiian sandalwood. These are some serious oils, very great grounding oils. Yeah, oh yeah, Allison loves Serenity. They're great grounding oils. They're great for like spiritual connection. And very calming oils, and that is exactly what this blend is made for. Fun fact, back in the day, it actually used to be the calming blend, and then there was a small reconfiguration of the blend, and so now it's the restful blend. But either way, it is still both calming and restful and lovely. Like I said, it smells mostly like lavender and vanilla to me, but now, like, I actually never looked at the ingredient. I never paid attention to the ingredients in it before, and like after reading the ingredients, I was like, you know what, it does have like that the earthy kind of like woodsy smell to it as well, which I never picked out until I was reading the ingredients. I was like, yeah, vetiver. I can smell that. Vetiver, by the way, it's a root, and 1 drop of vetiver rubbed on the bottom of your right big toe, which I know how I sound when I say that, but I swear, it will like knock you out so quickly. Honestly, if I rub it on the bottom of my toe, within 20 minutes, I'm sound asleep. Vetiver puts me to sleep. I actually have to be careful when I use it because it makes me so tired. So the fact that it's in the restful blend, I was like, yeah, that makes great sense. Same with Roman chamomile. Think like chamomile tea. If you ever drink sleepy time tea, I think it's like a chamomile based tea. Oh, the comments are coming hot and heavy. I don't care what they call it. It is great for meditating and sleep for sure, Allison. I've been talking a lot about like meditating on this video, haven't I? But it really is. And it's like the hoe wood and the vetiver and what was the other one? Cedarwood and the sandalwood. Those are the ones that are good grounding meditating oils. They'd be probably good for yoga too. Maybe like yoga nidra, like yogic sleep. That would be solid. That would be a solid yoga nidra class right there, although you might just fall asleep. Monica says, I do blend Serenity and balance together heavenly. Yeah, liquid zen. That's what Monica calls it. What Nova calls it. I call it liquid Xanax, which is not compliant, which is why Nova doesn't say it. She's better than me at this whole compliance thing, but whatever. It is, though. It's super relaxing. For sure. My husband uses that blend on the regular, and I really enjoy the smell, so I actually will put in my diffuser, I'll put 1 to 2 drops of each in the diffuser, and I really enjoy doing that. It's a nice one at night to like relax everybody, get everybody ready for bedtime. I really like diffusing it that way at that time of too. Great bath blend after a rough day, for sure, Allison. Serenity by itself is amazing. Lavender is amazing in the bath, or definitely if you were to mix Serenity and the balanced grounding blend together, that would also be great for bath time. So Serenity, emotionally, so we've obviously, you can see how very nice and calming the Serenity blend is, and it's good to help you sleep. That's why I diffuse it in my son's room every night. It is emotionally the oil of forgiveness. So if you are holding on to resentment towards a person or even towards yourself, if you are unwilling to forgive someone or yourself, if you're feeling bitter towards someone, if you have anger, criticism, perfectionism, oh my goodness, that is a big one for me. Perfectionism is a huge one for me. Then this oil, using it aromatically, helps you work through those feelings. So this is another one. I said that in general, doTERRA oils are safe for internal use as well. This is another one, though, that you do not want to use internally, so you will want to use this topically or aromatically. And so for topical use, I would definitely I would recommend diluting it probably. So using a carrier oil, like coconut oil or olive oil or just sort of any sort of fatty oil. Ideally, something that's food grade that you would cook with. And then you can, if you're using it for relaxation, if you're using it to help you go to sleep, it would be really great to put on the bottom of your feet. If you want to smell it a little bit more, getting it closer to your nose, maybe behind your ears, on your wrists, on your chest, stuff like that. Really good one to use topically, although I personally, just for my personal preference, I use it aromatically more than any other way. So, those are the 4 oils I wanted to talk about for this month. And like I said, they are all on some sort of special this month. Do you guys know about the Loyalty Rewards program? I know Monica and Allison do. But if you don't, then the only way to get the free bottle, what was the product of the month? The free Lavender Touch is through the Loyalty Rewards program. So get with whoever invited you here, and they can give you more information on the Loyalty Rewards program and how you can get the free product of the month this month, which is the Lavender Touch. And otherwise, you don't have to do anything special to get anything else. You just have to purchase. So that's everything for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely let us know if we have any questions, and I will see you in the comments. Bye.